I got interested in Elvis when I was about 7 years old, and I started when I was 9 years old, and my aunt was actually the one that got me started. I would always listen to music, Elvis music, and car rides and stuff like that with her. And then I wanted to be Elvis for Halloween, and had a costume made, and I was Elvis for Halloween. And then I started doing like little karaoke shows and stuff like that, and that's basically it. My name just kind of got out there, and that's how I got started.
My dad got me into doing Elvis. Similar story to what Taylor's saying here. In car rides, we would play, the cassettes and all that stuff, and we would sing all the songs, Blue Christmas, and all that. And one day we was watching the movie Joss Rock, and I told my dad, I said, and I was 9 years old at the time, and I said, I love Elvis's charisma, and I just love how he dances because I love to dance. So I got up, started imitating it and doing it, and I got a Halloween costume and been doing it ever since.
I've been an Elvis fan since I was a little baby. My uncle, he was a huge Elvis fan, came to Graceland every year, big old sideburns, and he got me into Elvis, and I did my first show. I was about 8 years old.
I mean, I look back at some of the videos today, I'm like, gosh, why, my nerves were way up. I mean, they were up in my throat when I got on stage, or did like little things, sing in restaurants or something like that, and I would get so nervous. And but now, I mean, today, my nerves have just kind of calmed down a little bit. I still get nervous, but not as nervous as I used to be. But, and I remember the first set that we had, our speakers and stuff, and it was just like little karaoke speakers that we had, and now we have like big Bose speakers and everything else. So
When I first started, I kind of look back at the videos and I laugh. I hate to say it, but I do. I had that squeaky voice. I was short. I was real chunky. Halloween costumes in Party City. I told you the story there. Yeah, nerves was bad. I was shaking. I didn't even want to look at the audience. I just wanted to look at my feet. That was it the whole time. And I did 70s at that time. I had the little jumpsuit and stuff. I had black leather, Halloween costumes, of course. And I look back at the videos and I laugh. I listen to the CDs, and I'm like, I can't believe how I got into this and then where I've become now. It's an honor, and I love paying tribute to whom I'm calling. I'm pretty sure that you guys do too. Greatest entertainer ever lived, and it's fun.
Joseph Hall was actually my idol that I looked up to. This was before he went on to America's Got Talent, and I think he was 19, I think, and he was at the Legends in concert in Myrtle Beach, and I still have a picture of him that I took. I had like little blonde streaks and everything in my hair, but looked like my dad, but and anyway, so I that was my idol that I looked up to when I was a kid, and I still look up to him, but it's kind of like as the older I get, I look up to so many different other people as well. I look up to Dean Z, and Bill Cherry is definitely one of my favorite influences since I do a lot more of the 70s. So.
I would have to say, I can tell you a story. Cody Slaughter was the big one that influenced me. I met him when he was 17, I was 13. He was at Tennessee Shindig in Pigeon Forge. There was a lady there that was in the show, and she was good friends with me. I was a good friend with her son. And she introduced me to him, and he told me, he said, man, stay after the show, we'll talk, I'll teach you some things. He was teaching me about shoes, certain shoes and what outfits, and we became best buds, and we've been best friends ever since. So he would be the one that really influenced me.
When I first started out, I guess my biggest influence was Doug Church. I wasn't a great singer when I started out, and he taught me how to do a lot of things. But also my grandfather, he sang in barbershop quartets and stuff, and that's really where I got my voice.
I remember when I met Joseph Hall, one thing I noticed about today, words matter, whatever you say to someone. And he wrote on my little picture that I bought from Legends, follow your dreams. And I always looked up to that, just that writing. And also, like you were talking about family, my uncle, well, my family is not a musical family at all. But my uncle used to sing at karaoke bars and stuff like that, and would sing Otis Redding and so many different people. George Jones, Conway Twitty. He sang a lot of the old country stuff, and I listened to that a lot. And that kind of influenced me as well.
Yeah, speaking about family, my family influenced me too. My mom and my uncle was in gospel groups. They traveled everywhere. My uncle still is in gospel groups and sings. My grandpa was a preacher. I was raised in a family church, playing a little guitar, standing in a chair, singing. I still sing gospel music to the day in my regular voice. I love gospel music more than anything, and also Elvis. That would be my two biggest things, Elvis and gospel music.
And talk about the difficulties in being a tribute artist while you're still going to school and living life as a teenager.
I'm still doing that. I'm actually a senior at Jefferson Forest High School, and I also do theater as well, and so it kind of falls into the Elvis
And he's
thing.
good at it. He's good at it.
Thanks. But I have to work around my director's schedule as well as my schedule. He works with me, and I mean, last year I got so caught up with the Elvis stuff that my work was like really behind, so I had to take a few days off and just kind of get back to where I was, because they always say school's first. So and that's what I did, and so that this year I'm kind of backing off on shows and focusing more on school, because I got college coming up now. So
It was always funny because when I walked into school, everybody was saying, "Oh, Elvis," or the King. They would call me names like that, and and then they would call my regular name too. But then some of your friends, they kind of get a little jealous because they think, and I was like, I just do this. This is my job. I love Elvis and all this stuff. Yeah, grades like you, grades got low, work got behind. My senior year in high school, I had to do homeschool because I was so busy. I took my laptop with me and did it. And I actually took a year off, and I'm starting college in January, and it's going with me on laptop too. So yes, it's school can keep you back and forth,
Oh yeah. Like you said with the concerts and stuff.
Yeah.
I was in band too. I played the trumpet all the way from middle school until 10th grade. And then I quit because I started theater, and it was just so much. But the band director was begging me to do a concert because he heard that I was Elvis, and he went to one of my concerts before, and I was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And it was the Christmas concert, so of course I did Blue Christmas on stage, and the band played behind me. It was sweet,
Yeah.
It had a full orchestra.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, kind of what you were saying about like chorus and stuff. I was in chorus in school, and I would get up in front of the class and do some Elvis and tell some history, just like you were saying. And I did a lot of concerts for the school, especially Christmas, Blue Christmas, and all that
You
stuff.
had a quartet, didn't you? That you guys did other stuff too.
Yeah, I had a group.
Yeah.
I had a group called the Young Temptations. We did
Yeah. Well, I worked for the Temptations for
Right, yeah. I
3
remember
years.
talking about that.
Yeah. I wasn't one of the Temptations.
Right, no. I've worked a lot with Elvis's nurse, Miss Marion. I actually got a cruise coming up, her cruise that I'm going to be singing on. Miss Louise Smith, I've known her for a while. There was a guy I met, I can't actually remember his name, down in Sarasota, Florida. I was at Dwight Eisenhower's contest down there. And he walks up to me, and he had a stroke, and he had a hard time talking. I don't know what he's talking about. But actually, in Viva Las Vegas, when Elvis did What I Say, and he wore the yellow jacket, that was actually his. And his wife was telling me stories and about him coming to Graceland.
Aurelius brother.
Yeah, I've got to sit down and talk with Brenda Lee. She's told me stories about her coming, meeting Nelson.
His name's Jim.
Yeah, that's right. He is like
Great guy. He actually does
He's awesome,
Jim, the Out of Orange voice.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, but I've met quite a few people, and it was an honor. It was a real honor. It really was.
Yeah, I've gotten to work with the Blackwood Brothers. I know you
we
have
did
too.
too.
Yeah.
I did too.
Oh yeah. And I'm actually in the process of getting a show with them now.
Ron.
Yeah, with Ron. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
And also I've been yesterday I got to meet Donna Presley, which was a cousin of Elvis's, and Patsy Anderson Presley, and that was a real honor too. I never got a chance to meet Priscilla yet, or Lisa Marie, but
I've seen the picture.
yeah. Well, I was in Collingwood, and they give you this big red envelope that says, do not come anywhere near Priscilla if, because you don't want to be in a costume out of respect.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, well, I can do that, and we were walking, and I was in the finals for Collingwood in the youth division. And I was walking behind this parking lot, and it was behind these buildings. Well, there was a black SUV parked out. And I was like, oh, I wonder who that is. I didn't know who it was. And I walked past, and I saw these bodyguards, and then I saw Priscilla. And I ran. I ran out, man. I was running. I was like, I don't want to be disqualified, because I was literally, this close to her. And I was like a little kid. I peeped around the wall, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cool.
Snap.
Yeah, picture, yeah, oh yeah. And but I've gotten to meet some really, really, like lucky people that have gotten to meet Elvis or talk to Elvis. I met Elvis's barber. He was over there at the tent, I think 2 years or a year ago, I think. And he was a really nice guy.
Larry Geller? Or his barber here in Memphis?
I think it was his barber here in Memphis, yeah.
Yeah, I used to get my hair cut with him.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
sweet.
it
Oh
is.
yeah.
He's got Elvis all over his barbershop.
Oh,
It's crazy.
I don't
It's
doubt
it's in South Haven, Mississippi now.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. So I've gotten to meet a whole bunch of people, but I would have loved to sing with the TCB, man.
Oh man, I was like, I think I was about 18 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
I think it's definitely worth it. I mean, I'm 17. I haven't been in Images yet, or Images Ultimate. I know you have. But it's a lot of pressure. I mean, I haven't done that many contests, but when you start getting into the habit of doing contests, I just actually started competitions. Well, the first one I did was
the one that got him into contests.
Yeah, he was the one that got me into contests. And I did Live Oak, Florida.
That's right.
That was my first one. Second one was, I think it was Epic. I think so. Oh yeah, it was Collingwood. Yeah, it was. The second one was Collingwood. Third one was Epic. And I'm back this year again for Epic, and this year I'm doing Images, which they're brand new contests to me, but I went today and my leg was shaking like in the radio round of Epic, and I think I messed up a little bit on the lyrics because I was so nervous, but
it happens.
Yeah, I mean I pulled through it, but when you have other ETAs sitting there that some of them are in the Ultimate, it kind of puts pressure on you. Like when you don't know. I mean, of course, like I know you, so I don't get that much pressure on me. But when you sit down and you see the guys that you hear a lot about, that it intimidates you a little bit. But I think it's definitely worth it. You get a lot of experience out of it, and you have fun.
A lot of exposure.
Oh yeah.
They're fun, and you get to mingle with fans, and you meet new ETAs every time. And it's like how I stumbled across him was here at the tent, and we became best friends. And I talked him into start doing contests. And like he was saying, the Ultimate. I was in the Ultimate last year, and I had never been so nervous in my entire life. I was like sweating before I went on stage. I was shaking. And when I was standing out there with all those guys, I was looking at Adam Fitzpatrick, Ted Torres, David Allen, all these guys. I'm thinking, these guys have been up here for years, and I'm only 18 at that time, and I'm standing up here with the best, And I was like scared. I was like, what happens, happens. I'm just an honor to be here. And I've been to Collingwood. We went there this year. And I did Images, a lot of contests in Memphis, Brunswick. I did a lot. Yeah, a lot of contests. Yeah.
Contests.
I met you at a contest too.
You did. You met me at a contest.
Right, Augusta.
Is that the one I won?
No, the white one. No.
Oh, okay. No, that was my second year coming back.
Second
That's
year
right.
coming back.
Although I think competitions give you a little bit, it's a little bit more pressured.
Yeah.
Sure. Because you're hearing different guys, and you're like, oh my gosh, this guy's really good. Oh my gosh, he's even better. Oh my gosh, you and you hear, and it puts pressure on you. And let me just say this: it sucks if you're first one to go up. For me.
I'm always.
That's for me. For me.
I'm always last.
Always.
For me, I hate it because you like when you see someone like say if you go on first and you do that, so I have to like set it in my mind. Okay, well I gotta try to top that, you know, and. But I mean, I would hate to go last because if there was,
it's the last person to judge the
yeah,
city.
no. I would prefer to go right in the middle.
That's the best spot.
Yeah.
Like if there's 10 guys, like 7 or 8.
Yeah. I'd 5 maybe, right
6.
there. You know, 6.
6 out of 12.
Yeah. But all of the fans are, everyone's supportive. I mean, in festivals or like the Sheffield, you know. You have fun wherever you go. You're just trying to carry the King's legacy, you know. I mean, and you know, I think that's what we are all trying to do anyway. It's just pay tribute to Elvis.
Everything he says just about covers it. He really does.
I've had stalkers before.
I have too.
I still do.
I still do.
I bet, yeah.
I got a woman that got a tattoo of me.
Oh man. Oh
geez.
yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that happen.
I swear, 8 images, man. It's
Oh man. I mean, you go ahead. You guys start.
I mean, you meet all kind of fans from everywhere. I mean, England, Canada,
Germany.
Who's the lady we just met that come to see us? South America?
Yeah.
South America?
Yeah.
Australia.
Australia. They're from all over. Really are.
South
And-
America is like huge.
Oh yeah, Brazil.
Japan's got a huge Elvis following, and Belgium.
Yeah, everywhere.
I mean,
they come from all over to shows. I've had a show like in Georgia, and then I had a lady fly from all the way to California to Georgia to see me. So I mean, they love Elvis that much, you know.
And I have a group with me now that just came from Virginia to see me and to see the contest and stuff. And you know, the fans are really supportive. I met a whole bunch of different age groups. I met people all the way from 3 years old all the way up till 90.
yeah, so
You got it right.
Yeah. So
I love seeing the young kids, though. You know,
Yeah, kids,
big Elvis
especially
fans.
like today.
Oh, you guys,
I got Finley up there. Finley, Hank Poole, Lane Crew.
Yeah.
I mean, I can keep naming. I'm getting
Lane,
all those guys.
Lane took a big liking to me. He came down to my show last year. I got him up on stage, and Lane's a great kid. Man.
Great kid.
He's got a great future, you know.
And it's awesome to see,
Rocky.
kids like that because it's, you know, we're still young. We're in our teens, but it's, hey, you're still young too.
You're still
though,
young
man. You're
too.
still young too. But you're not even a teen.
I know, that's true.
That's true. But when you see kids that's 8 or 9 years old coming up, like me and him think that's a new generation that's following, you know.
that used to be me, you know.
That
That's
used
what
to
I
be
say.
me.
When I see you
That
guys
used
up there,
to
I
be
see the
me.
kids up there. I'm like,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, a lot of the voices are high, just like ours.
It is.
They'll
Then-
drop eventually, right?
Oh yeah.
Then all of a sudden, when you turn a certain age, it's like, oh yeah, you know, it all drops.
If you want to be an Elvis tribute artist, you're gonna have to put a lot of money into it. I mean, at least I have.
I've spent a fortune.
Gosh. I mean, I could probably pay for a house.
I've bought about 3 houses.
Go to Lansky's or something, you know. Oh,
Yeah, I was there like every week when I was on Beale. It was
yeah.
bad. When they put the one back down on Beale Street, but I mean, hair dye. I mean, obviously I don't have my hair right now, but I cut my hair off. But it's coming back. But hair dye, hair products, suits, shoes. I mean,
rings,
belts,
Rings, certain kind of socks for 50s.
Yeah.
scarves. You're talking about your scarves that you give out, teddy bears you give out,
Lays, blue, white.
Lays, all that stuff. You know, they all cost money.
and then the tracks and stuff that you.
The tracks you have to buy.
Tracks,
CDs
all
when
the,
you make
the money I
them.
got in tracks is like
Laptops. To play it off of.
What else? Hair products,
Yeah,
hairspray, combs,
makeup.
Makeup.
sideburns.
Sideburns.
I used
grow
to.
mine, I grow
Wings.
mine.
Yeah, well,
have my own.
before I used to glue mine on. I used to buy some
Yeah.
that were like you would find at like a costume party store, like
Yeah,
really
yeah.
big, thick ones, and I'd put them on, and then I would, you know, after the show, I'd have to take them off, and I would like slowly rip it off, and you
It
could
hurts.
just, yeah.
I've seen guys
Yeah,
do
the
it.
best way to
Wow,
do it
you
is
know?
it's called crepe hair, and you just pretty much just stick
Just
it on
stick
there,
it
and
on.
you make like a sideburn.
Sunglasses.
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 Sunglasses, yeah. Oh, I get some.
We can keep naming.
I mean, underwear. You know. no,
Unless
I
you
mean,
wear leather.
it takes a lot to.
It really
It
does.
really does, yeah.
And You got to be a lot of practice. I
For
mean,
hair, everything, singing.
Yeah.
You know,
It took me about 2 years or so to start.
it takes a while.
To sing, learning the lyrics,
Learn what outfit goes with what songs.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
what ring goes on what
My
finger.
fingers. Yeah, I've had that happen several times.
Yeah.
Contest.
Yeah.
People take off the wrong rings.
which
on
side
their
your
fingers.
tassels are supposed to hang?
And the belt on the sides. I had a contest one time. They took off because I had the belt buckle in the front. And in the 50s, Elvis won on the left side.
Yeah.
So I mean, you learn new things every time. You learn a lot, everything.
And a lot of them judges, man, they can be really critical. They really can.
But that's a good thing. It helps you along the way.
I had a
It
judge
really
tell me once that my hair was parted the wrong way.
I mean, they support me 100% right from the very beginning. And I don't think they thought it was going to go as far as it is now. Like traveling to Canada, Florida, Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina, everywhere. They supported me a lot, and they're a big part of it. My mom helps me get ready, pick out what clothes. Taylor, what suit are you gonna do? Gold, whatever. And my dad is like the one that would set up the equipment and stuff like that. So they both help a lot. And then I have family that is security, and also I have a professional photographer, which is my cousin, that also helps out too.
Yeah, my mom and dad support me really well. My mom helps me get ready. My dad does the equipment. I have a manager. She lives in Florida, so she gets me gigs. I don't have to worry about that. I just go. But yeah, family's very supportive. Same story, just about like him. Yeah, we've gosh, how many shows did we do together? He's come to where I live and did a show. I went to where he lives and did a show. We first, like I said, I met him here in 2013. Me and another friend had just got done doing the same thing that we just did, back and forth singing. And he come on in this red, I can't remember like just name, red puffy sleeve shirt and all that stuff. He was up there singing, he sung American Trilogy. And I turned around and I said, oh my God. I said, this kid is amazing. And we swapped phone numbers and became best friends. We did a show in Pigeon Forge for the first time. And
It was actually my stalker who introduced us.
Who introduced us.
Yeah.
That is right.
Yeah.
That is right. That is
Yeah.
true story. True statement. And I've always wanted to do the Blues Brothers. And I knew he was crazy like me and loved to have fun, so I told him about it. And we do Blues Brothers together. We go through the eras, all the eras of the show that
You
we
do
do.
Tom Jones.
I do Tom Jones.
Conway.
A lot of things.
George
Garth Brooks,
Yeah.
all kind of stuff. So we had to do a variety show when we do things
Yeah.
all the time. Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I do Johnny Cash, and we do the Blues Brothers too, and that's we get a
It
kick
wears
out
you
of
out.
that. Oh yeah.
It wears you
Oh,
out.
gosh,
Blues Brothers
it's-
are hard
Wears
show.
you out.
Oh,
But we
and-
have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah,
fun.
yeah, and he's Elwood and I'm Jake, and so
That's
it's
great.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean we have a great time. I think the crowd loves it too.
Yeah, they do. They enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
We love to put on the show, but we love to cut up and interact with the audience, and they have a blast, and it makes us have more of a blast, you know. So it's a lot of fun. They have a great time. We do too.
Oh yeah.
When I went to the DMV a while back, I had an Elvis shirt on. They refused to give me my ID until I went, thank you very much. So tell me, what do you guys hear or get asked more than anything that just drives you crazy?
You can't go anywhere without somebody staring at you like, who are you? Because sideburns give it away.
Yeah.
You can go in a ball cap and shorts, and you see people go like that, and they say, are you an Elvis, or you just wear your hair like that? And then we tell the story how we got started. That happens in Walmart.
Yeah.
We've been to Walmart together, and people's like,
You have to go
Who
through
you
that
guys?
whole spiel.
whole spiel, all through.
When did you get started? What age? What's your favorite
How
song?
old are you?
How old are you?
Yeah.
When I moved to Pigeon Forge, man, it was like being in the Walmart. Everybody's staring at me.
It's like a
Come on, I
constant
said,
stare.
it's a show town. Like there's
Yeah.
constantly people, you know.
You go get your hair done, and it's like
Yeah.
everybody's like,
Yeah.
And it was before I cut my hair off, but even the other night we were coming down here, stopped at a gas station. My hair like this. The guy was like, hey Elvis.
yeah.
I'm
You
sitting
get
there,
that
but,
all
you
the
know,
time, right?
I mean, I can, just having a hat on with
Yeah.
sideburns, like you said, or
And
But,
then another thing too is like when you go out, people ask you to like sing.
yeah, sing a
Right in
song.
public. I'm like,
Acapella, right in front of everybody.
I only get paid to sing as a living.
well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's not a. I mean, it's not like I don't like it, but it's just I don't prefer to like
Yeah,
bust out in song in the middle of Walmart,
Right.
Or CVS or
I've
something.
did it a bunch. I was actually on a flight, my first flight, actually, to New Orleans. I was on the way back home. I had a show down in New Orleans. I was flying back to where I'm in Greenville, but where I live. The flight attendant goes, "Oh, you and Elvis?" I'm like, "Yeah, my first flight." She gives me the intercom. I sing over the whole plane while we're flying, and I'm going, this is like not weird, but I was sitting in the seat just to sing "Love Me Tender." Everybody's like, I'm like, well, this is okay, I guess.
But you know, the biggest thing. Hey, say thank you very much.
I feel.
Come on, say it one time. You know.
And they always tell you to say thank you very much.
I want to thank you very much. Yeah.
Especially
And then you say it, and they're like, no, that's not right. You know.
Like, who are you? Thank you very much.